Hello all. Welcome to one more video series on job search in job portals. So there was one more video was uploaded in this series, which was the very first video, which was telling what is the importance of job portals in job search. Anyway, the link will be given in the description. So this video is necessary, gives a tips for a successful job search on job portals. So there will be many freshers will be there, and also there will be some people who will be experienced who wants to know that the tips as to how to do job search. That is what is required. So this video lecture covers some of the tips which are definitely essential a part if you are searching for a job. So we'll go ahead with the contents. So the first one we are going to cover is create a strong profile. Second one, we need to have relevant keywords. And third one, we'll need to set up with alerts. And then fourth one, customize the resume and cover letter. And then fifth one is network, apply promptly. And then we'll be having some of the there will be some of the instructions given by the job portals. Then we'll cover research employers, stay organized, then optimize your LinkedIn profile, professional online presence, and then prepare for interviews, use additional resources, stay persistent and patient, seek feedback. So these are the contents that we are going to cover in this video lecture. So what do you mean by create a strong profile? The profile whatever we are going to update in a job portal should be up to date. So it means that it should not be that one day before, 2 days before. It should be up to date. That means it should be updated every day. Normally companies will be looking for that profile which will be updated on a daily basis. And then we should use a relevant keywords. So whenever we are searching in a job portal, we should know about what is the desired position that we are searching for, and which type of industry, and which is the location that we are using it or we want to get relocate. So these are some of the keywords which will narrow down the search and which will give us those companies which are looking for the opening positions. Then there will be some of the job portals we will give alerts. That means suppose if we set an alert, and then those job portals will alert us whenever particular job has been come up. So this is the most time saving option, because instead of searching we can directly use this to find out the desired job. The next one is customize the resume. Whatever we are going to put it in job portal should be customized, and it should have a cover letter. Some of the companies will be looking for a cover letter. So normally the cover letter should have our skills and the qualifications in a decent manner, so that people without looking for resume, if they look for cover letter in one or some few sentences, okay, we should be able to present ourselves. Suppose if we present ourselves in a good manner, then the people will look into resume and then they'll set up a call so that interview will be scheduled. So this is the most important part, that is a networking part. See, suppose if you want to enter into our dream company, for example, let us take for example Wipro, Mindtree, Infosys, whichever company. So if we are having many social media applications wherein we can connect with them and we can discuss what are the possibilities of getting hired. For that we need to set up a particular network with those people, and then we should have some friendly conversations with them. So that is the one way. The second way is that we can find out some of the people who might be seniors in our college, or who might be very best friends of ourselves, who might be working in that particular company. Suppose if we look into that, then it will be very helpful for us to get absorbed into the company. So apply promptly. So we should apply for the jobs as soon as we find them. So for that we need to have a daily look into the job portals, so that we can get to know when a particular company is being called. So whenever it is being called, we should be an early applicant, so that the companies will be looking for that, then they'll set up a call for the interview. So follow those instructions. Some of the companies, what they require is they require some specific documents or some responses. So those instructions should be followed, so that the companies start looking for our profile. Research employers. Suppose if I want to get into any MNC or any startup, first and foremost thing is that we should understand their culture, values and mission. What will happen, suppose if I get absorbed into a company, suppose I do not like their culture, or I might not like their values and mission. So after getting a job, it becomes very difficult for any of the employees to work there. So it's better that to understand their culture and values and the mission, and if it is possible that uh, if it suits to our values, then only we can enter into such companies. Otherwise, if we enter into a company which is not good, then it becomes a hell for employees to work there. Stay organized. So it means that we should be obeying with the deadlines, and also we should be seeing the application status. Sometimes what will happen is, sometimes this application status won't be accepted, or it might be accepted. So we should be away, we should be having such information about the application, that whatever we are going to put in. Optimize your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn has grown into such a level that with only connection with the employees, we can get into absorbed into particular company. So we should and must have to look into complete our profile into the LinkedIn and highlight our skills, so that many of the companies will be looking into the LinkedIn, so they'll absorb it once and when they find it out. Professional and online presence. So it is very essential for now that we should be present in social media profiles, and that should be very clean, because much amount of the time what will happen is the background verification will be taking place even by looking at the social media profiles. Suppose if your social media profile is very clean and it's a very professional, then the HRs and all will get influenced by such a profile, and there is a chance that they might hire us very quickly. Prepare for the interviews. Once all setup is being done, so normally we start getting calls. So before getting calls, we should be prepared for the interviews. So to prepare for the interviews, first and foremost thing, we should look for some of the websites which will give a most matching questions that can be asked by the interviewers. So we should practice those, we should practice for all the responses, and we should rehearse the interview, so that getting hired will be very easier. We can use additional resources also, like we can explore company websites, professional associations and networking events to find out the job opportunities. Say persistent and patient. This is a very good point, because it's not that whenever we start applying for a job, we start getting calls. So even companies will be having their own standards, their own thinking level. So until and unless we start getting calls, we should be very patient. But the point is that we are not supposed to leave searching jobs and job portal or applying for interviews. It's a continuous process. We should apply, and we should start taking interviews till we get hired. Suppose whenever we give a interview, it's necessary that we should ask feedback from an interviewer. It is just because we want to know what areas we want to improve. Whenever we are preparing, we feel that okay, I'm 100% good, or I'm 100% prepared for it. But at some point of time, interviewer will be thinking something else. So after an interview, it's better that to seek feedback. And also before giving an interview also, we can give rehearsal to our family or friend, and then also from such people also we can take a feedback, so that we can improve on that area. So those were the points which are considered as the tips. These are not the most important, but yeah, that can make a difference if you concentrate on that. So finally, what's a conclusion? The conclusion is that the job searching can be a competitive process, because now everybody has started applying in LinkedIn, Naukri and all. So job applying or searching can be a competitive process, and we should look for right opportunity. It's not like, okay, what are the opportunity I have taken which has come in, I'll jump into that. Because in some of the tips we even found out that company culture also matters. So it's not that get a opportunity, go into that. No, it's not like that. We should look for right opportunity, so that in whichever company I go in, I should find a right opportunity to grow myself. And stay focused and positive. It might such happen that I'm applying in some of the job portals, but still I'm not getting any interview calls, or in some of the cases I'm getting interview calls but I'm not getting hired. So such things will happen. So the only solution for that is we need to stay focused and stay positive. Because it has been happened that many people have given 100 interviews but they might not have got selected, but in the one not one interview they might get selected. So that's how the things are. So till we get selected, we have to be focused and we should stay positive. So how to stay focused and positive, for that I'll make one more video, so that it will help for the interviewers, the people who are taking interviews. It might help you a lot. Okay, so thank you for watching the video.